You know, he always said to me, a woman should never speak unless she's spoken to. He physically didn't hit me until I had our son.
In honour of Aaliyah, for every woman, for every child, for hope. We can't change what happened, but we could change what happened next.
Samuel was crying, trying to, I think, settle Samuel down. And he became really aggressive and hit me for the first time. I froze because I was in shock. He'd never touched me before. And I remember picking up the phone to call the police, but he grabbed my phone and threw it and told me that if I call these kids, you're never going to see them again. And then it stopped for a while. So you think things get better because you have to go through that cycle. I'm sorry, he apologised, I'm sorry, bought me presents, bought me gifts, but it never stopped. You can hide the bruises, you can hide the scars, you can hide that. It's the mental abuse that lingers and stays with you for a very, very long time. That's what breaks you. Emotionally, physically breaks you. You no longer know who you are anymore. I had clothes laid out on the bed. I couldn't wear my hair up. I remember getting thrown across the room just because I had my hair up. I had to have heels in the car. So when he came, I had to change my shoes. I had to cut food a certain way. I never could have my own opinion, never had a voice. If I did, I was punished. Being able to speak freely, being able to dress how I want to dress, being able just to breathe. He wore me down to I was nothing. My body was there, but my soul left a long time ago. I thought my only way out was to commit suicide, and I didn't. I let go of the steering wheel. And the only reason why I come back is because of those kids. You think every day is, I wish I wasn't here. I don't. I thought every way possible of how to end my life. They completely destroy everything about you. You are no longer the person who you were before you met them.
Do you remember what you were like before you met him?
Outgoing, strong. Just happy. Didn't know what happy was after that. The control, and people think, why didn't you just leave? Why didn't you just get up and leave? But it's not that simple.
Yeah.
The threats that you get made, the threats of I'm going to kill you, the threats of those kids, I'm going to take them off you. Every time I left the house, he made sure one of those kids were with him. I could never leave with all my kids. Wherever I went, he timed the distance. Coming back. And if you're not back on time when he's time, there was consequences. So you wake up not knowing what's going to happen. You waking up not knowing how your day's going to be. Or you wake up to someone beating you up. Because you've apparently done something wrong that you don't know what you've done.
Did you feel like you had anyone to turn to? And what stopped you from reaching out to your family or close friends?
The threats. And the fear of my kids will be taken off me. And my worst fear happened. I not only lost Ellie, I lost all my kids. Fear takes over you. Like I said, you get worn down completely. You no longer feel like you are capable of doing anything. So that fear just takes over.
How did you protect the kids in the ways you could?
I used to go through their rooms and make sure it was tidy before he could go through them. Make sure that if they left any food, I would get rid of it, hide it. I used to jump in when he would go hit the kids. Put myself in front of them. Try and calm him down any way I could. Lay next to him, let him do whatever he wanted, just allowed him to do whatever he wanted to do to me just so he wouldn't touch the kid. I didn't care what he'd done to me. It got to the point, do whatever, but he knew hurting me more was to hurt the kids. And that broke me. You know, they make you feel like you are nothing. You are so worthless that nobody wants you. Look at you. You start to believe it when someone tells you day in, day out. You start to believe it. So then you think, what's the point? No one's gonna help me.
One of the tactics that he used was to keep you isolated from family and friends.
So he originally wanted to move us to Maroochydore, Queensland. Further away.
Yeah.
But couldn't get a place. So he moved us. No family was allowed to come in unless he said so. And if they did turn up randomly, we had to play happy family. And he would send me out the door but make sure the kids stayed home. So it was always that fear, if I open my mouth, he's got the kids. So you stay quiet.
Did you know of any services that could have helped you?
No. It's like there's an advertised somewhere. No. The first time I knew about them, of a service, was after everything. And that was by randomly stopping, car breaking down and finding out.
Wow.
We were assigned the same social worker. We were assigned the same to see a therapist. So whatever I said, he knew about. So I couldn't disclose things. I don't understand how things weren't picked up by him coming drunk to the hospital or coming dragging me out drunk after making me have an abortion. How he was able to come in there drunk. I thought maybe then I would get help.
What made it hard to reach out?
Because I had already lost my kids. So by then I've lost trust in anybody, legal system, anyone.
Yeah.
Go into children's court for the first time and then popping him up on the screen, not warning me, nothing. And that's the first time I've seen him after everything. And not asking me what I want, but asking him what he wants. Now he just done what he'd done, but yet he still had rights. I couldn't understand. So by then I just lost all trust. I didn't trust anyone. Everything was taken from me.
If someone is listening that's in this situation, what would you want to say to them?
You're a lot stronger than what you think. That you're worth so much more. Get that help. I would never want anyone to go through what I went through. No mother, no parent should have buried their child. But also work with these women. Do not make them suffer any more than what they've already suffered. Do not remove these children from them. I understand that they've already suffered enough. Be kind to these women. Understand that it's not that easy just to get up and leave. But speak to someone, anyone.
I would like to talk about Leah, if that's okay. What did she love? What made her smile?
Family. She loved her siblings. She had a sense of humour. And those dimples could light up the world. She was kind. She was a beautiful girl.
Yeah, she was.
They said she could light up the world. She was my firstborn, my angel. She just brought joy. That's joy to everyone.
If you could tell the world one thing about her, what would it be?
She was strong. She was smart. And she's more than this.
What would you want her to know?
That I'm sorry. That I love you so much.
Is there anything else you'd like to share?
That there is a light at the end of the tunnel. That you'll be okay if you come forward. That there is help out there, and that there is people who do understand. You are worth so much more.
I want to say thank you. Thank you for trusting me with your truth. I know none of this will change the past, but Aaliyah's story, your story, will shine light, and they will live through us. So I say I love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
And I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You are strong.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think that's it, guys. When Aaliyah was taken away from us, I felt like I failed her as an uncle, failed my sister as a brother. Doing this run from Newcastle to Queensland is more than just the running. It's to shed light on a dark place in our family, and sadly we're not alone. So this run is for Aaliyah and for her siblings, for my sister, for my family, and for everyone who has lost their lives through domestic violence. There is a way out. You are not alone. There is help out there. This run is to spread awareness, and that we are here together to support you.
Jenny's Place is a service based in Newcastle that helps women and children who have been experiencing or at risk of experiencing domestic and family violence and homelessness. The majority of women that we see are mums, and they're leaving violence with children, which makes it a very challenging and traumatic time for the whole family. But we do also see single women come to us for support who are also having concerns around their relationship and needing to either leave violent relationships or otherwise understand the supports they can receive to, make an informed decision around what they should do next. When women and children don't have support, their choice is only to stay in a violent relationship. They need to have a home. By having services like Jenny's Place available to them, they have an opportunity to tap into the many supports that are available for people living through violent relationships. These services are really vital in helping to keep women and children safe, so that we can help them leave violence and stay safe by creating safe exit plans and creating safe networks for them so that they feel supported. You can reach out either via our website or giving us a call. Have a talk to some of the caseworkers there around how you can access support. We are so very fortunate in this community to have organisations like the Good Sheppard and like Angelo, individuals supporting us, because we just couldn't keep our doors open and keep our services available to all women and children without that external support. Angelo is a topic of conversation in our office a lot, and we're all absolutely in awe of his ability to just make a decision around how he's going to lend his support, and this latest decision to run an extraordinary distance. We're also incredibly impressed by his dedication and his commitment to do that.
This run is not about me. It's about all of us. It's about using heartbreak to create hope. It's about honouring those we've lost by fighting for those who are still here. You can help. Donate. Share this story. Talk about domestic violence. Let's turn pain into purpose together.